I'll eventually have to figure out a way to do that. Oh wait, no, I have the bullfrog. I can just like use that for parts. Hello.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service.
Hi.
Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'm here about the distress call?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
I mean, yes, but Sarah's gonna hear about it. I'm just saying.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Okay, so it's a delicate situation.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Thanks. All right. Well, I guess, you know, since we're here, might as well. I know one thing that I'll definitely have to do, because this is something that's also, like, stupidly, like, annoying to me. Figure out how the fuck to get all of this, like, the resources that I have on my ship off. I am literally been at max.
Now what?
I mean, we do have a bed upstairs. Go there.
Yes.
All right. Hi. Yes. Okay. So one thing that I should definitely do is I think I should really put a lot of these cements away. For 30 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna put in anything that is. All right, put that away. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I should really have is like packs. Because that's all I really need. Yeah, we'll just do that. Hold on. Because, again, like I said, as much as I would want to have everything else, that's all I really need. What else is freaking heavy? It's not like I have any, like... Is it really my weapons? 4, 2, so that's 10, 14, well, let's say 15, 18, 21. 21, where the fuck is the other 4? Gotcha. Well, at least we kind of spared up a little bit. But I know that one thing that I'll have to do definitely is make space on the outpost
Liftoff looks good.
on Earth to kind of get that started. Because here's the one thing when it comes down to it, I definitely want to I'll eventually have it where it's like sets up supply lines and all that stuff. Eventually.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually. Alright, can you try a different channel? Hello? Ah, God. Okay, stop. Thank you. Let's slow ourselves down. Let's dock with the... It's a nice looking ship, don't get me wrong. I do like the ship look.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Oh, that actually looks really fucking sick. Hold on, I want to know what this looks like. Photo mode. That's actually sick. That looks really fucking cool. Can I roll this? Wait, hold on. Actually, we'll worry about that later. Let us see what we can find in there. If we could find anything.
What's up?
All I'm saying is that I will likely loot stuff. The fuck? Look how Vasco is just chilling there. Alright.
Have things for you.
Oh, you do? What you got?
Any troubles you need to share?
What? You have anything
Oh,
interesting?
yes, of course. I almost forgot.
Thank you.
Don't stay away too long.
No worries.
Of service, Captain.
Need you to stay here just in case.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for anything. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
Wait, there's people?
You're human.
Yeah. Didn't realize there were any other options.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Hi.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
Why are you looking
A
at?
pleasure to meet you.
Your ship is unlike any I've ever seen. Could you tell me about its
I
design?
don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
Ah, well, I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Not gonna lie. How 200? Actually, nope. That actually makes sense. Because here's the one thing when it comes down to it, and this is actually something that has to do a lot of the times with space travel, because this is the only location that, like, the only thing that we can see from this. So to give you an idea why, like, oh, in 200 years, it's like, oh, they're just getting here. is because a lot of the times in those 200 years, even in a much shorter time frame, technology advancements can rapidly increase. Like, for example, in the span of 20 years, we've had like these. Oh, right. We'll do that.
Your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey.
Yep.
That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Yeah, I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony.
Nope.
Motherfucker. I can't believe I did that. Okay, hold on. We gotta unequip that. we can't do that anymore. Yes.
Oh, pardon.
Imagine being
Perhaps.
Of course. This is...
Yep.
And this is Dr.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the...
Yep.
It was built long ago. It's sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yep.
Our ship is finally...
Yep.
Communications.
Yep.
Perhaps you'd be willing...
Totally.
Oh yes, of course. Now then,
Yep.
Dr. DaCosta.
Okay. I had to admit though that was pretty fucking funny though. Just all of a sudden, just a pa-ding!
You may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
We've got
I do
strict
not
rules
believe we have
around
need
here.
to fear our guest,
But they're
but
strict
I'll
for a
allow it
reason.
if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
I mean, yeah.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
I don't even have it out. Like, look. Where's the gun?
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
That's valid.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Sounds like you could use some help with their situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah, sounds like they want to set the same.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Well, I can do it if you tell me, you know, but like I'll try, but diplomacy may require compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
No promises.
Now. It makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
This bitch is fucking crazy.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Oh, pretty. No, that's not. I don't even remember how we got here. Right, we went this way. Not gonna do anything.
Just stay out of trouble.
Am I glad you weren't some sort of alien?
You know, maybe I should have kept an eye on the directions they were going, huh?
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our...
Here we go.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Okay, got it.
Hi. Please do.
I do like the fact that they call themselves the ECS, just to kind of save themselves on
Is
the...
something amiss?
No, nothing's amiss, Andreja. We're good. I'm just surprised that we can't just bring them down to us, you know? But sure, whatever.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, definitely we're getting out of here.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Ooh, what you got?
The two of us make quite the pair, eh?
Yes.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh no, not that.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I do. You must have read my mind.
Totally. Thank you.
I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
Okay, you might want to chill on that. Because unfortunately, I'm going to have to somehow convince an entire planet to uproot itself. There's a point where it's just ironic and tries to play parallels to colonization of, you know.
Sand in my shoes again. Oh,
That's one.
Hi there.
Hi there. All right. Let's go to executive.
One of these days, I'd love to experience this resort the way...
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Yes. We have a problem with the ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Should be good.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
We try to stay out of our guests' way, but we're always here if needed.
Nice, thank you.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blam's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
Executive talk, holy shit.
Just doing my part to make sure Paradiso remains a
mate.
paradise.
Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Let's just get to the matter at hand.
We're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth. Here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So... okay, why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Okay, I mean, I understand your point from a business stance, but I do kind of disagree on this.
That's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
Okay, so why am I the one that has to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Why am I the one who has to fucking fit that? So they can live here, but they have to be indentured servants?
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Okay. Well, why? It's like,
I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Okay. This is fun. I'm trying to think. Like, can't we just have some other authority?
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
Guess we're tabling it for now. Let's circle back around ASAP, though.
I actually should use this. You know, since I'm doing this negotiation stuff, let's do this for now. Just because we might as well. I mean, obviously, I'll definitely need to, you know, take care of, like, doing all this stuff, too. So, there's going to be something there. But anyway, let's...
Hello? I didn't realise Kiwi was letting people in here. And you've made your decision. We can help them resettle here and work off their debt, or we can outfit their ship with a grav drive at your own personal expense.
I think if anything, it will... I'm thinking if anything, I'll just do, I'll just get the grav drive.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is honestly the best option. Honestly, if anything, I wish we could have it be like, oh yeah, you could go to this planet. Like, we can select on, like, a decent...
Like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
Up in the honeymoon suites at night. Anyway. Let's actually go to Hope Tech. Wait, where the fuck is Hope Tech? Dogworth and Drager, what? Wait, where do I have to fucking go? I have to go all the way to Valo.
Right.
Welcome to Freestar Space.
Into space.
We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Alright, well. This is gonna be the first time of me going to this place. Going to Hope Town. Ron Hope built Hope Town to house and provide for his Hope Tech workers.
Setting down. Everything in the green.
They really did just make a company town, huh?